you have really thrown the enemy off. The devil used to be able to use the accomplishments and the victories of other people to make you feel low about yourself. Maybe feel like, man, if I had that upbringing, I would be successful today. If I had the start that they had, I would have the same opportunity. But it's something about God, when he really begins to awaken you in your mind, you can congratulate those that are doing better than you. I want you to understand that it is some people that came up in your face to tell you about their promotion on their job, or tell you how they got a job and how everything is going great in their lives, only to make you feel bad, to make you feel less than, to make you feel like, what is wrong with me? But instead of you being a hater, instead of you feeling bad about yourself, you really looked at them and said, congratulations, because you deserve that. When you did that, you disarmed the enemy. I never will forget, we were in the middle of a mortgage crisis back in 2008. I tell you, I literally lost everything in my life. I lost my home. I lost my car. Our family just went from living in this huge home to a small apartment. My marriage fell apart. You name it. Anything that could have possibly gone wrong in my life did that year. And I remember it was a family member that came to me and told me that they had gotten a new job. They had all these perks and they got this promotion on their job. And I said, you know what? Congratulations on that. Because you worked so hard. You deserve every bit of that, because I know that you did. And you should have seen the look on the face of that person, because they expected to really take a knife and just dig it so far in my soul to hurt me, because they have been looking at the news. They knew that the market was in a place where it was not fruitful anymore. And so they found pleasure and just pure satisfaction on their spiritual palate to see me just be in a low place in my life. And then instead of me hating and wishing that I could be them, I could honestly, from a pure heart, congratulate them. Because it's one thing about God. Sometimes it's during those valleys and those dark times and that pressure and pain that he does the most work on the inside of us. Because one thing about a economies have what you call spikes and they have dips. But I knew that the next time around, it wouldn't take me no time to duplicate myself. Because one thing that happens to a person's brain once they've been able to produce on massive scales, if given an opportunity again, they can duplicate that and come out even better than they were before it even occurred. And so even though I was in a place where I was very stressed in my life, very conflicted in my life, wondering why this was happening in my life, I was able to look at that family member, look at the enemy trying to provoke me into a state of depression, provoke me into a hater nation, just provoke me to feel some kind of way about it. I congratulated them because I saw their hard work. I knew that they were smart. I knew that they were intelligent, and I knew that they deserved it. And whenever you can congratulate an enemy in any form it shows up in your life, when you are not at a high place in your life, it's like coal on their soul. You understand what I'm saying? It's like they get gnashing of teeth. It breaks their confidence. It breaks their pleasure. It breaks their satisfaction because you didn't fall prey to the setup. Because I want you to understand that a lot of times when people come towards y'all and they come towards me to try to make us feel bad because they have more, when you know God, you know it's infinite, and it's only a matter of time before what you prayed for shows up in your life, because that's how it is to walk by faith and not by sight. I want you to know this. I was talking to somebody and I told them, I really appreciate how you care for your staff. You just do so many great things. You literally care about people. And that is why, people just do good under you. And that person said to me, well, this person did that and this person did that. And I say to them, what am I, chopped liver? And so they said, well, you don't have this and you don't have that. I remember that person saying that to me years ago to make me feel bad because material-wise, I didn't have what other people had. But I want you to understand that people that are asleep in their consciousness, they literally measure your credibility, your success, and your whole makeup spiritually on what you possess materially. But that is not how our Father in heaven is at all. It is the inner parts of a human being that makes them irreplaceable. The most valuable part of you is the part that nobody can see. I want you to understand that some of you all are still in spiritual development and it looks like people are further along than you. But I just want to encourage you to let you know that you're further along than them, because the part of you that no one can see is that part of you that our Savior, our Father in heaven, is cultivating on the inside. So when your insides have been developed in an area where God is satisfied, then He will show you everything that you have prayed for. Don't ever let anybody make you feel down because you don't have material things. Because if material things were so important, then people who have material things would know God. Some of the most evil, vile, conceited, narcissistic, and lost people in this world have it all. But what profits a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? I tell you what, we are just strangers passing through this place because our home is in an eternal place of heaven where we'll have everything we need and more. And until the next video, guys, peace, because I still believe in your process. Bye now.